I remember what I told you would happen to Hughie. You walk. That's next.
Good luck with that. Now that you've told my 190 million followers, I'm still pretty famous.
Hey, everybody.
That's me. I gotta go.
Starlight. What? You're not supposed to record us when we're running lines.
In response to Starlight's continued whistleblowing, Ashley goes on the news for some damage control, discounting Starlight's claims and starting a campaign of slander. Following the disaster in Vermont, the boys crash at the Legends' penthouse as they plan their next move. With the TNT twins taken care of, the focus shifts to the next member of Payback, the paranoid and elusive Supe, Mindstorm. As Hughie and the Legend chat about Soldier Boy, the Legend tells him the bitter truth, that Soldier Boy was no war hero in his heyday, but just another violent and arrogant Supe backed by Vought's corruption. Meanwhile, Homelander goes to visit Maeve, who is being held in a secret Vought prison, and presses her for information on Butcher. Amused by his obvious anxiety over the situation, Maeve brushes him off and asks why she isn't dead yet. As Homelander leaves, he coldly informs her that she is only being kept alive for potential in vitro fertilization, in case another superhero child is needed. While on the hunt for Mindstorm, Butcher, Hughie, and Soldier Boy find themselves deep in the middle of the woods. When Soldier Boy accidentally triggers a booby trap, Hughie and Butcher are unharmed thanks to another dose of V24, but Mindstorm appears and uses his power to incapacitate Butcher, before slipping away. Sent into an endless dream state, Butcher is forced to watch painful memories of his childhood, when he and his younger brother Lenny often suffered abuse at the hands of their drunken father. Although Hughie argues that they could force Mindstorm to free Butcher from the spell, Soldier Boy deems it a lost cause. As they continue their hunt, Soldier Boy chastises Hughie for being weak and worrying about Butcher, and tensions grow between the pair. Seeking safety after the near-fatal encounter with Nina, Frenchie and Kimiko retreat to MM's apartment. As Starlight tends to Kimiko's wounds, they bond over a bottle of whiskey, and Kimiko confesses that she wants her powers back. Seeing no other way, she begs Starlight to infiltrate Vought Tower and retrieve a dose of Compound V. At the same time, Frenchie reviews footage of the Russian experiments on Soldier Boy, and learns that they might be able to use a powerful nerve agent to disable him. Afterward, Kimiko confesses to Frenchie that she wants her powers back so she can protect her newfound family. Still boiling with anger over Starlight's betrayal, Homelander spreads more disinformation at a political rally, where MM's daughter and Todd are in attendance. However, growing more paranoid over Soldier Boy, he abruptly ends his speech and walks away. When Victoria Newman follows him and points out his erratic demeanor, Homelander threatens her, but she eases his aggression by offering a temporary partnership. Meanwhile, the other members of the Seven deal with their own struggles. The Deep's romantic life gets rocky as his marriage crumbles, and after an awkward intimate encounter, his wife decides to leave him. At the hospital, A-Train recovers from his heart attack, and Ashley tells him that Vought has covered up Blue Hawk's murder in exchange for his cooperation. As an extra disturbing bonus, A-Train also learns that he was given Blue Hawk's heart in an organ transplant, eliminating his heart disease but adding a permanent reminder of his guilt. At Vought Tower, Starlight sneaks into the lab, and after stealing some Compound V for Kimiko, makes a startling discovery about V24. According to some research notes, the experimental drug causes rapid tumor growth in the brain and is lethal after 3 to 5 doses. On the way out, Homelander catches her and begins to threaten her. But when Starlight reveals that she is live streaming the conversation to her social media followers, he backs down. Elsewhere, Black Noir takes shelter at his old favorite childhood restaurant, Busty Beaver's Pizza, fearing the wrath of Soldier Boy. Hallucinating conversations with various cartoon mascots, Black Noir faces the truth of the events in Nicaragua, confirming that he and the rest of Team Payback sold out Soldier Boy to the Russians with support from Vought. Motivated by Busty Beaver and the rest of his imaginary friends, Noir decides that he must head back to Vought Tower, and prepare to take on Soldier Boy and finish what he started in 1984. After learning that Todd took his daughter to the Homelander rally, MM goes to confront him, leading to an argument. While Todd spews conspiracy theories in defense of Homelander, MM is pushed to his limit, and he knocks out Todd in front of Monique and Janine. Back in the woods, Hughie and Soldier Boy finally track down Mindstorm at his hideout, and Hughie uses his powers to teleport Mindstorm back to Butcher. Fed up with everything and just wanting to go back home, Hughie promises to help Mindstorm escape Soldier Boy, but only if he wakes up Butcher. As Butcher experiences one final memory of his brother's death, he jolts awake, finally free of the mental torment. However, before Hughie can hold up his end of the bargain, Soldier Boy attacks, throwing Hughie aside and bludgeoning Mindstorm to death before leaving in silence. That night, Starlight puts her grudge aside and calls Butcher, warning him about the deadly side effects of V24 and urging him to tell Hughie. However, when Butcher ignores her advice, Starlight decides that she will have to rescue Hughie herself. As requested, she hands over the dose of Compound V to Frenchie, who injects it into Kimiko. As she writhes in pain, the formula takes effect, and Kimiko's wounds are instantly healed as her powers return. At Vought, Homelander is shocked when he receives a call from Soldier Boy, who delivers some earth-shattering news. He reveals that in 1980, he donated his sperm to Vought for a genetic experiment, but it was secretly used a year later to birth a new, improved superhero, designed to replace him. Finally putting the pieces together, Homelander realizes that Soldier Boy is his father.